Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me. We're going to Psalm 42, verse 1. This is another 5 minutes of faith. I first of all want to say thank you to all of you that are diligently and faithfully watching these. I hope that you are being blessed and encouraged. And I just wanted to let you know I'm going to make a few changes in the future, especially this summer. I'm going to scale back to doing these videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the only reason is because busy schedule. But I really do want to say thank you again for watching and consistently watching. It is a blessing to me to be able to do these, and it is a blessing that you're watching. So thank you again. And so I want to talk today about hungering for God, thirsting after God. I believe that man was made somewhat incomplete, that there's a part of us that is always longing for something, that is always reaching out for satisfaction. And that's where a lot of people reaching out to the wrong thing get themselves into trouble with drugs and alcohol, or the thirst and lust for money, all of the greed, all the things that our flesh longs for. I believe God put in us an instinct to long and thirst for Him. Look what it says in Psalm 42 verse 1. As the deer pants for water brooks, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, and for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? Again, our soul, our mind, our will, our emotion, our everything, our entire being on the inside, it longs for God. And if we will turn that desiring and that longing towards God, like we're supposed to, then we find fulfillment. We find satisfaction. Take a look in Psalm 63, verse 1. This is one of my favorite Psalms. He says, O God, you are my God. Early I will seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water. Imagine what it's like when you are thirsty, and I mean really thirsty, like on the verge of dying of thirst. I've never been there myself. I don't know what that's like, but I can only imagine that you are now on instinct mode, or survival instinct mode, and that if you don't get something to drink or something to eat, you are going to literally perish. That is really what's going on with our spirit on the inside. We are longing for God. We hunger. We need God. Like a baby bird in its nest. And when that mama bird shows up, those baby birds are so hungry, and they are so helpless. They're so vulnerable on their own. All they can do is open their mouths, and the mama bird feeds them. That's really the picture of what we are to be with God. We are hungry for Him. Only He can satisfy. Only He has the words of life. Only He can fulfill what our soul longs for. In a dry and thirsty land where there is no water, we hunger and we thirst for God. In Isaiah 55 verse 1, it says, Ho, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you have no money, come, buy and eat. Yes, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Verse 2, why do you spend money for what is not bread, and wages for what does not satisfy? Listen carefully to me, and eat what is good, and let your soul delight itself in abundance. You get the picture here that God is saying, you are helpless, you're bankrupt on your own. Come to me, though, and I will satisfy you. I will give you everything you need for free if you'll just receive from me. Because we, again, are hungry and we're looking for satisfaction. He says, why do you spend money on stuff that's not going to satisfy? Why do you waste your life filling that God-shaped hole with everything that does not fit? I like what happens in John chapter 4, verse 13, the woman at the well. It says, Jesus answered and said to her, whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water I shall give in him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life. The things of this world, the things of this earth, they're going to leave you hungry and thirsty for more. You'll never be satisfied with what we can find in this life. The only satisfaction comes through Jesus Christ, the water He offers, the life He offers, the Spirit that He offers. One more place, Psalm 107, verse 9, it says, for He satisfies the longing soul and fills the hungry soul with goodness. Aren't you glad for that? That God satisfies us with His goodness, His life, His water, His supply. Amen. I hope this has encouraged you. Thank you for joining me. It's been another 5 minutes of faith.